I never thought that's a flying fish. Equipment just like that. Lot.
See the thread come out at the end. Like that. Okay. So see, there's my thread. I can back this back up.
Oh, that's like the...
Kind of helps you apply the thread. Okay. Now we have various things here. This stuff is sparkle.
Yeah.
Marabou is I don't know what kind of bird this comes off of. See, it's a feather, real pretty feather. I don't know what kind of bird.
Anything in the blackbird chicken probably have.
Has that?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is soft.
Soft feather.
Yeah.
More feathers, different type of feather. Yeah.
I think chicken have a lot of that.
And it's messy. So this is the hook we're going to use.
Oh.
Okay. So then getting started.
Even the thread's so small, huh?
Yeah, now this thread is very small. There, you can use bigger thread.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
For the bigger fish. Huh?
Well, for different purposes. You know what I mean? It's
yeah. And
then that kind of just hangs there. And we're going to start with this guy. And what you want is this is the tail. This is going to be our tail.
Uh-huh.
And you want the tail to be as long as the hook. So about like that.
Yeah.
About like that.
Do you cut that one?
Cut that off. And so we got our tail.
Yeah.
And I clean it up a little bit.
And then put another one on top of the, yeah, wrap around again.
Now this is kind of like the body. This is what this is going to be. So tie it in. They call that tying it in, meaning that you added it. Okay, now what we're going to do,
cut that one.
Oh.
So you use the whole thing or you cut it?
You cut it. Okay, now this part's fun. So with this leaf, with this here feather, we don't need all this soft stuff. Take this back to the back of it, like that. Interesting.
Wow, I never thought so interesting like this. Flying fishing. Oh, I get. That's a make it spike. I thought this will be just going in front of the. What?
Right.
Wow.
Go a little longer with it. I needed a little longer piece, but that's okay for a first try.
Yeah. I mean, I see it's cool.
Okay. And then we're gonna tie that guy off.
Even the.
And then very carefully you take the thread. We want to finish at the top. So I don't want to just kind of wiggle the thread through all of those You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
so you don't want to knock them down.
Yeah, or tangle them up.
Yeah.
So it had to be look like spike, huh?
Yeah.
Like woolly worm.
Like woolly worm. Woolly. This is called woolly bug.
Woolly bug.
Yeah.
So they're from the woolly worm.
Yeah. Let me get up here. Finish it. Oh, I can click that. And then this is where you actually make a head.
So if the head what you using, some already done bug something like
Just the thread.
just the thread.
Yeah, but now I'll do another one, and I'll use a
To make it
make a bead head. Now this is the part that I had to watch the video. This helps you tie a knot.
uh-huh.
So you go like this. You go around the back of it. See,
And then you
so it's like this. See how it's a triangle?
this is hard crafty,
Okay.
you know.
Now you take the hook out first. And then, oh, no.
And then you tie them up.
Pull that, and that's a knot. And I'm gonna do it again. Well, either way.
Yeah. That's a look. I never thought like that.
You never thought it did like that.
Yeah, make it like that, you know.
We'll do another one.
Yeah, that's neat. And see this, I never thought like all of this stuff.
So let's do another one. Do another one with a bead. And this time, I'm gonna remember our sparkle.
Sparkle. So the sparkle. Yeah, I grew up, we use silk.
Yeah,
make it, yeah.
That's awesome. I've heard of people doing that for like gar, fish with teeth.
Yeah. So we call it xiao.
See how?
Yeah, xiao. Probably all this Japanese name, huh? What they will be, they call it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's Tankara is a fly fishing Japanese.
Yeah, Tankara, yeah.
Tankara. Yeah. I don't know what that means.
I think they start in coming here to United States.
They do. Yeah.
Tankara.
It's popular because you can put it in your backpack.
Yeah.
And take it anywhere.
That's just neat, huh? Look at that. Oh. This look like what this called squirrel, rabbit.
Yeah.
Neat. And flying fish.
This is the one that I catch at the spillway.
Huh.
The trout, they stock those trout, and this is the bait that I've had the best luck.
So this summer you been to the spillway fishing?
Yeah, I caught those fish the other day using this kind of bait.
Huh.
Like, yeah, well that's one.
Cool. Does it like with the spark? So this you made it early, huh?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I went backwards, Soup. See that? I got ahead of myself. And you can always unwrap when you mess up. This feather's supposed to go the other direction.
and then you pull it back.
Yeah, it goes this way.
I thought just like up north people.
Bigger rivers.
Yeah, like Alaska, something like that.
Oh,
you know,
yes.
yeah.
Alaska and
Minnesota. Well, Canada, mostly people.
Canada. The Rocky Mountains out west.
Yeah, like Colorado.
Colorado, yes. But there's good places to go in North Carolina, Virginia.
Yeah, I think just I think like here, where you will be in Elkhorn will be good.
Yes.
Look like
the breaks.
Yeah.
The breaks would be good. You want the water to be moving.
Yeah. Or by the Elkhorn City, you know,
yeah.
just under the bridge they have going down that. Yeah.
That's a good spot.
Flying fish.
Dry flies are harder to tie.
Dry fly, what does it mean?
Flies that are meant to float. This fly is meant to sink. This is a wet fly.
So when they're wet, they will be sink.
They sink.
So we thought you have a sinker there.
You don't really need one. And what you're mimicking is there's bugs that are always in the water. A lot of bugs live the first part of their life in the water.
Yeah.
They grow so big in the water, and then they
fly and die again. Yeah.
And they fly, and then they lay their eggs out of the water, and then it starts over.
So where the trout hang out.
Yeah.
Take your patience.
Yeah. This is the hardest part, is tying them off.
Just tying them up.
Test your patience.
Yeah. Me, I will be.
You be breaking things?
Yeah, I'll be buying a Walmart. Let's go to Walmart.
Let's go to Walmart and get some fresh ones.
Yeah, tie them up and throw it, you know. Yeah, if the people like hobby, you know, patient, like they enjoy their work, create what they want, you know.
Yeah. It's, you know, making these things is frustrating at first, but once you get a hang of it, it's actually very relaxing.
Yeah.
See, it's got a little flashy.
Yeah, this is neat. That's cool. Never thought that will be
like
flying fishing like this. This is cool.
So this is, I'll show you a dry fly.
So this is just the float.
Let's see. This one would float on top of the water.
That's a small. What kind of fish is this?
You'd be surprised.
Yeah. I mean, if the big fish will be loose.
Yeah. Well, they swallow.
They swallow, and then the line, the leader.
Yeah.
Small leader go inside. If you put the big leader, will be weird, you know.
Mm-hmm. And these are the kind, like this is what they have this at Walmart, called a popper, bluegill. This is good for bluegill. It's called a popper. You just throw it and it stays on top of the water, and you catch bluegill.